Good morning, students. Last time we saw regarding linear equations in one variable where variables was on one side and variables on the other sides. Today we are going to see another chapter, but before I go to another chapter, in basic algebraic terms, first bridge course, we did some definitions. I want to recall all those definitions. First one, we call it as constant. What is meant by constant? Okay, if I ask you that what is your age, you will say 11 years or 10 years according to your year of birth. If I say you are in your class 8th A, how many students are there in your class? You will say 50. So 11 years, 50. These are known values. Fixed values, you know them. For example, if I hold my fingers like this, can you tell me how many fingers I have hold? 3 you will say. 1, 2, 3. So these fingers, 3 fingers are there. Now how many fingers are there? 5 fingers. Why you are able to say? Because it has fixed value. So a quantity having fixed value is called as constant. What do you mean by constant means? A quantity having fixed value is called as constant. Then next we wrote or next you taught was variable. What is meant by variable? Let me give you some examples for it. In the night times in the sky, you will see so many stars are there. I will ask you, can you tell me how many stars are there in the sky? No, you can't tell definite fixed value because you don't know how many stars are there. You can't count also. Okay, such quantity whose value is not constant, we call it as variable. For example, on your head, hairs are there. Can I tell you count how many total number of hairs are present on your head? You won't be able to count it. Such quantities we call it as variable. These variables are denoted or represented by small English alphabets. They are represented by what? Small English alphabets. You can represent it from A to Z, whichever number you want, whichever alphabet you want, you can represent it. For example, I want to say now, how many stars are there in the sky? So I can say there are X number of stars in the sky because fixed value it does not have. Such quantity is called as variable. Then you learned regarding term. What is meant by term? For example, if I write 4x minus 5, 3x plus 7 is equal to 12. This is an equation and this is called as a term. In this I can say that 4x is called as a term, 5 is also called as a term, here 3x is called as a term, 7 is called as a term and 12 is called as a term. So, term is nothing but a quantity which can be only constant or it can be constant plus variable with plus or minus sign in between them is called as a term. If I write down x, y, there are two different variables. It is also called as a term. A, B, C. So product of the variables also is called as a term. So came to know what is meant by term? It is either a constant or constant with variable. We call it with plus or minus sign in between them. Where single quantities we take, they are called as terms. So you came to know what is meant by term. After term, we will go to the next which is called as algebraic expression. What is meant by algebraic expression? Means where constant and variable together are taken. Constant is there, for example, x. Then x plus 5, 2x plus 3y plus 4z. All these are called as expressions variable is there, variable with constant is there, variable and constant together is there with plus or minus sign in between them is called as algebraic expression. So came to know what is meant by algebraic expression. So this all things we did in the what called as the basics of algebra, basic terms of algebra: constant, variable, terms, and algebraic expression. Now, if I take variable, for example, 2x, 3x plus 3 is given. You have studied in arithmetic regarding a number line. What is meant by a number line? Number line is a line is there where we will mark the 0 in the center of the line. Only positive numbers is shown on the right hand side and all the negative numbers are shown on the left hand side. For example, I want to show plus 5 on a number line. So I will take the rational numbers and then we'll go to the variables. How to show this plus 9 on a number line? So we know that we'll draw a number like this. Let this number line be named as L. Then what shall I do? 0 I will mark. From 0 I will take 1 centimeter magnitude as 1 unit. So 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit and 5 unit. Okay. So this, so from 0 to 5 is full. We call it as plus 5. So came to know, so this we can represent it for rational numbers. The number line. Same thing, how can we represent it for a variable? I want to show 2x. So how will I show 2x? This is the number line. This is 0. Plus is there. So this I will take it as P. I take a point P on a number line. 2x, I don't know what is the value. The fixed value is not there. So what I take? 1 centimeter I take 1 unit, 2 centimeter I take 2 units. So this became Q and this became R. 2x positive. So this is 1x and this is 2x. Both these together represents what we call it as 2x. This is how we can represent what variable on a number line. Okay, variable on a number line means if it is given 3x plus 3, how shall I am going to take 3x minus 3 because negative also I want to show you. So what I will do? 0 I will take over here 0 which is I take it as P. 3x positive it is. So 1, 2, 3. 1 centimeter, 1 units. Okay. Then this side 1, 2, 3. So this is 1x, 2x, 3x, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. So this is plus x, plus x, plus x. So all these together will become 3x. Then minus 1, okay, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So from here to here, we will get it as minus 3. So 3x minus 3. Can represent this in this way on a number line. So if you come to know, so we can represent even variables on a number line. Then next we will go to the next which is called as terms. You have already studied in 7th standard. So many types of terms are there. Before we go to the terms, if I tell 3x plus 4y minus 7z, this I have given an algebraic expression. In this algebraic expression, can you tell me, okay, what are the terms are there and what are the coefficient of the terms? How will I identify? So 3x is one term, plus 4y is another term, and minus 7z is another term. So I have separated out the terms. 3x coefficient is what? 3. 4y coefficient is what? 4. And z coefficient is minus 7. So in an algebraic expression, we can identify the terms and the coefficient of the terms. This is how we can write down regarding the terms and coefficient of the terms. After that, let us go to the terms. For example, if I write 3x, AB, 4yz, 7y, minus 8b, minus 7q. So many algebraic terms I have written. You can see here only one variable is there here. Okay, here also one variable is there. Here also one variable is there. Here also one variable is there. With coefficient. So such a term having one variable is called as monomial. So can you know what is meant by monomial? One variable. So 7x, 3x is a monomial. 7y is a monomial. Minus 8b is a monomial. Minus 7q is a monomial. Constant may be positive or negative. All these are called as monomials. Math and monomials A, B and Y, Z. Okay. Whenever you take product of any two variables or three variables together, it is also called as one term only. So they are also called as monomials. Look here. Just I want to explain you the difference. A, B here, A into B is taken a product of two variables. Here, in between the two variables, plus sign is there. Okay, here A is different and B is different. Here A into B, A, B together. This is monomial. So, product of two variables, product of three variables, product of four variables. Together if you write, they are called as monomials. So, what is the definition of a monomial? So, came to know what is a monomial? So, first we saw monomial. So, here you see, mono means single or it is called as one. Nomial means term. So, a term, only single term is called an algebraic expression having single term is called as monomial. So, first type of term we can know. Second type. Binomial. See, bi means two terms are there. Nomial terms. How should be these two terms? If I take A, B, X, Y, Y, Z. I can't call these as binomials because I told you product of two variables, three variables will become monomial. So how it should be if I take A and B, X and Y, C and D. What should be there? In between the variables, either plus sign should be there or minus sign should be there. They should be separated out. Such terms. So A is one term, B is one term. So how many terms are there? Two terms are there. So they are called as binomials. So keep you know what is meant by binomials. Okay. So A plus B, X minus Y, C plus D, they are all called as binomials. So keep you know what is meant by binomials. Then we will go to the next, which is called as trinomials. The term itself will say tri means three and nomials means term. So three terms will be there in that expression. So A, B, C plus minus or A minus B minus C or A minus B plus C. See, I can write it in these three different ways. All these three examples are for trinomial. Why is trinomial? How many terms are there? 1, 2, 3. And all the three variables should be different. Then in between them plus or minus sign is there. Then such an expression is called as trinomial. So can you know what is meant by trinomial? Okay. Now in the trinomial, A is one term, B is another term, C is another term. What is coefficient of A? No number. So it is considered to be as 1. Coefficient of B is also 1. Coefficient of C is also 1. So in binomial, trinomial and monomial, you can also write down the coefficient of each term of that expression. Last we will go, which is called as polynomials. Poly means many, nomials means terms. Okay. Even one term is also called as polynomial, two terms is also called as polynomial, more than two terms is also called as polynomial. For example, A plus B plus C plus D. So more than 3 terms are there. So poly, many. So it is called also called as a polynomial. So the variables may have exponents or may have power or may not have power. Such terms, more than 3 terms, they are called as polynomials. You came to know regarding the types of algebraic expression, that is monomial, binomial, trinomial and polynomial. Certain examples I am going to write down on the board. Just pay attention. What are they called as? 3x minus 8x minus 9x, x, 11x, 17x, 3y minus 2a minus 7b minus 8q plus 3z, then plus 5q. So you can see over here plus 5d. See the first example. In first example you can see in each term the variable is same. 3x is a variable, minus 8x is a variable, minus 9x is a variable x. So in first example, all the terms are having same variable. Okay, so we can group out in variables also. Terms having same variables are called as like terms. So can you know what is meant by like terms? Like terms means terms having same variables, they are called as like terms. See the second example. Y in first term y is a variable, in second term a is a variable, in third p is a variable. So in each term the variable is not same, they have different variables. So terms having different variables, they are called as unlike terms. So you came to know regarding terms 2 more types. One is the like terms and another is unlike terms. So what is meant by like terms? Terms having same variable is called as like terms, and terms having different variable is called as like terms. Okay. In fundamental operations. Ma'am, what is this fundamental operations? We don't know regarding this. You have done in third, fourth standard from that standard also. Fundamental operation means what? The addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. All these together is called fundamental operations. In algebra also, can we perform fundamental operations? That is, can we perform addition? Can we perform subtraction? Can we perform multiplication? Can we perform division? Yes, we can perform. First two we will take. First one is addition. Okay. Condition is there to perform addition in addition of the terms. What does the condition say is that? Only one condition is there. What the condition says that if the variables are same and as many terms are given, then all those terms can be added. So addition is only possible with what? Same variables. That is, means what? Like terms. So like terms can be added and can be subtracted, but unlike terms cannot be added and cannot be subtracted, because what is happening? The variables are different. So what is the condition? Like terms. So the terms should have same variable. For example, let us take 3x, 7x, 12x, 11x. I have given. What type of terms they are? Like terms. Why call it as like terms? Because same variable is there. Can I add these same variables? Yes, I can add 3x plus 7x plus 12x plus 11x. So what shall I do? I will take x term. First what I do, I will write down whatever the coefficients are there. 3 plus 7 plus 12 plus 11. And all the terms are having x as the common variable. So I took out common. So now I can add 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 plus 12 is 22. 22 plus 11 is 33. So I got it as 33x. So addition is only possible when you take like terms. So came to know how to do it. Same way, we can also take when binomials are given. Also you can add it. 3x plus 7y, 7x plus 2y, 8x minus 3y. Ma'am, how it is possible? Can you add this? Yes, we can do the addition of binomials also and addition of trinomials also. Let us see what we have to do. 3x plus 7y, write it up. One below the other, in vertical way we will add it. Below x, x should come, and below y, y should come. So what will be the next term? 7x plus 2y. What should be the next term? 8x minus 3y. So we are going to add this. So we will go from here. Plus 7y plus 2y. How much it became? Plus 9y. Plus 9y, and here what sign is there? Minus 3y. So from 9 you have to subtract 3. So how much remains? 6y. So plus sign is more, so sign will become plus. Here you have to add all our plus. 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 plus 8 is 18. So you got the answer as 18x plus 6y. So this is how you can do addition of what you call it as binomials. Last example I will show you addition with the trinomials, and even you can take powers also and add it. So let us take that example. So third example, x square plus 3x plus 7 is 1. 2x square minus 6x plus 8 is 1. 7x square plus 7x minus 11 is 3rd. I want to add this. I will take the vertical way. So first what I will do? X square plus 3x plus 7. Below that the next expression. So below x square will come. Below x will come. And below constant will come. Now the third one. X square plus 7x minus 11. So what first I'll do? I'll take the two positive numbers. 7 plus 8. So 7 plus 8 is equal to plus 15. From that I will subtract minus 11. 5 minus 1 is 4. 1 minus 1 is 0. Positive number is greater. So here I got it as plus 4. Then I'll go to this. 3x plus 7x. These are two positive numbers. So 3x plus 7x. So 3x plus 7x is equal to 10x. The next one is there, minus 6x. 10 is positive, greater number is positive, so sign will be plus. 10 minus 6 is how much? 4x. Now here all are plus. 7 plus 2 is 9. Nothing is there, it's 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. So you got it as 10x square. That means addition is possible when we take like terms. So today I'll stop here for addition of like terms. Next time we will see the other operations, that is subtraction, multiplication and division. So thank you children.